welcome back to another eSport match here, the second one of today, and we're already in the third round of the first major rankings, summer major rankings. It's going very quick, I have to say, and we'll be seeing the match AMORE versus HOMICIDE. My name is Rank, I will be your commentator for today, and I'm joined by broadcaster and commentator and professional multitasker as well, Vegas. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, How are you today?
Yeah, very good, very good. Pretty hyped for this match. And let's quickly wrap up the teams, introduce them, so the viewers know what players we are facing today. AMORE is playing with the blue side right now, playing with Works, Hit, Constantine, Dead and Mexico. And HOMICIDE playing on the red side, playing with Dostovsky, Diamond, Brush, Bound and Bombastic.
Yep. Do you have any expectation for this match?
Yeah, AMORE. We have seen AMORE earlier in this esports season. I think we streamed a match Pepega. I don't know. We streamed a match from them, and there they were definitely not the favorites. And we streamed also a match against Homicide. Now we didn't stream that one, but I saw the specs of it, and they also lost pretty significantly against Aurora. And that's of course Aurora and Pepega are definitely close to each other. So the summary is these teams are losing the same level against these two teams. So I think they are close to each other, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes. They're kinda in the same level, I guess.
Yeah. I hope so, because I want to see a close match here today.
I guess indeed it's gonna be a very close match today. I see on the AMORE side that a few of them got some pains from the last season, and on the other side I don't see much of experienced player. I mean, I can't really recognize nicknames, so
No, I heard Avoid talking about Bombastic one time that he played with him. So he had some esport experience probably, but I don't know from which team, to be honest. But no, for me there are very much new names in this battle. But yeah, that's okay. We can see Amor pulling really nicely here, to be honest, with a hit here. Nearly. Oh, he is capturing that flag. Dostovsky not on time with that overdrive, but can they use that overdrive to create a counter attack here? Flag currently on a nice position to be taken by Bombastic here. Hit with an overdrive, hitting yeah, not really anyone besides Dostovsky. But no, this attack was not leading to a capture, and that's 1-0 for Amor here. Yeah, we have to see how much better Amor is than Homicide. That's probably the question. Amor is definitely the more experienced players in the team, as you said earlier.
yes, I also think that they might have a bit of better experience than they expect. I'm not sure.
We will know in about 30 minutes. That's for sure. But yeah. Right now we see both teams trying to get a bit of map control before the second attack will start. The second big attack, I have to say. Some players getting ODs ready. You see Diamond, we see Bruth, we see Bound with that Viking overdrive. Maybe Homicide can create something here in the coming minutes. Dead and Worksy on the right side attacking right now, but a really big counter coming up from Homicide. 4 people on the left side of the map. Dostovsky and Brush going to the usual right side again. But there's definitely an interesting attack with Diamond and Bound. Both with the overdrive as well. Bound knocking one already. Now going to wipe down Mexico, taking over this flag. Bombastic taking over. That's really nicely done. But look at that grenade from Hit. What a perfect grenade. Here, phase 2 of the attack, we again can see Diamond on the left side trying to create something, but this time more quickly taking out the attacking opportunities. Yeah, since that capture from Amor we saw at like the 6 or 7 minute mark of this match, we have not seen really a big attempt again. Maybe this will change it here with that, using that Viking OD. 2 kills on the board already. Third one coming here and giving a lot of possibilities here for Constantine to take this flag and pull this flag away. But nice focus by Bound, I have to say that one. That will be a return once again. Okay, Dostoevsky now with a very nice errors. OD, Diamond with the support, but look at that OD from Mexico. Nicely timed to deal maximum damage and secure the flag being in place there and not making capture a possibility for Homicide. Homicide used a lot of ODs in that attack, so they definitely are a bit hurt. But same goes for AMORE, not a lot of overdrives available right now for both of the teams. Still 2 minutes to go in this match, so there's definitely still time for Homicide to make it a tie once again. Or once again, it only had been a tie from at the start, but after that one, only one capture has been made. But Homicide has had some difficulties this game to create opportunity, to create a position that will make the possibility that will make a possibility to capture flag. We can see Hit here taking a nice OD for himself, and that will give him an extra OD for defense here in the last 1.5 minutes that we are seeing in this match. Hit here using an OD, and it didn't do any damage. That was a bit strange. I don't know what was happening there, to be honest. I wasn't really close to Hit with the spectator, so but it not hit brush or something. Still 50 seconds on the clock, but it's really ticking low on time right now for Homicide. They have Bound though, and Bound has that Viking OD. He's using it here as well. A bit of a lost opportunity, but it's Mexico with a lovely grenade. That's really just, yeah, one of the best examples of a good grenade I've seen. Very slow throw, so it was really close to exploding when it hit the ground. On a perfect position as well, full damage. And that's definitely one of the big things about this season of esports. How much it will change because of the implementation of grenades. First here using a nice OD, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. With 6 seconds on the clock, this round has been won by AMORE, with 1-0 being the score. Not only in this round, but also in the match. And we will move over to the second round. Okay, look at that. OD box dropping. That one will be catched by that in favor of AMORE. Can they get back-to-back good rounds? That's the question for them. Last round they won, but with only one capture. And besides that capture, we have not seen really anything close to a capture. So maybe this round will be a tie. I don't know. Let's see if that can use that early overdrive advantage they have. OD box dropping as well right now. AMORE not in a good position to take that OD box. We can see a lot of positions, lots of players in position here for Homicide. A lot of grenades as well. Look at that. It's insane. Dostovsky taking it on the end. Him playing blue side right now as well, so that's a bit easier to get attacks going with the Ares OD. And we have seen him use some quite good ODs, just not on the right timing, I feel like. But he had some nice overdrives last game. So quite curious about what he can do in this round. And this is maybe already a good moment to use Dostovsky using here to support Diamond and Brush. It's a very nice OD, I have to say. Look at that. Just barely not taking out Mexico. But it doesn't matter. Diamond is capturing for Homicide 1 against Oda score. And can they make it even 2 against 0 here with Brush pulling this flag? That with a very nice Viking OD to force a return here. Knocking down 1, knocking down 2. Searching for his third, finding his third and even his fourth. That's just an example of a good OD to force a return, but it's an opportunity wasted for an OD in the attack. And with one flag down, that will definitely love to use his overdrive in attack instead of in the defense. So AMORE in a very difficult position, the same position Homicide was in last round. And we have seen only one capture last round. That's a very good that looks like a very good future for Homicide, if that will be the case in this round too. But AMORE now in a position they need a capture, of course. Last game they did not need a capture, or they did not need to make a second capture. So maybe in this situation they will play a bit more aggressive. We get see Homicide though here using a nice OD with Diamond. A very questionable OD by Brush. It looked like he was thinking about who he wanted to hit and hit exactly in between. Bound with a very aggressive Viking OD. That's definitely not going to work. And that's I don't know. A really questionable Viking OD, I have to say. Way too much players there. 3 against 1. Grenades on the ground as well. And even a Hunter OD there on the end. So that's that was just not great. Let's keep it like that. OD box on the ground. Maybe Bound can take it. and limit the damage of that wasted overdrive. Hit with a very nice shot, but not preventing anyone taking that OD box. Still was a nice OD though, that can maybe create some opportunities here for Constantine and Works, and even that coming to the party right now. That choosing not to go in but go for damage. And the other side we see Burst. That gives a lot of problems here for AMORE, that's costing them some time. Here once again a great attack by Homicide from all fronts here. Bombastic on the left side and Bounce and Dostoevsky on the right side. You can see Bounce pulling but getting knocked down fairly quickly. Now Diamonds can maybe take over, but a lot of players from AMORE that are respawning right now. That really prevents Homicide from having opportunities to take that flag. Four minutes to go. Even a bit more than 4 minutes to go. The OD box is dropping. This one will be cashed by Bound. It starts to look closer and closer that Homicide will win this round. But of course, in 4 minutes, making a capture is very much possible. So they should not celebrate too soon. Hit here pulling the flag with no teammate to back him up. So that's an easy return for Bound. We can see a lot of overdrives being ready for AMORE though. So in the coming 3 minutes, there's definitely one big attack from them that's going to happen before the time runs out. Constantine, this is not the moment to use his OD, and he doesn't use. That's very nice for AMORE. I thought he was going in there, but luckily he didn't. That was definitely a wasted opportunity if he did. Two points on the go here. We see Works with a nice Paladin OD. Mexico that maybe can use here, but gets knocked down by Bound before he could. Bound hitting a lot of shots, and that's definitely one of the reasons that this will maybe be a wasted opportunity for AMORE. Or wasted is not the right word. A very nice defended play by Homicide. That's how we should call it. Because that looks absolutely fantastic for them right now with 1.5 minutes on the clock and nearly every overdrive for AMORE being used there. It looks like they have this round in the bag. Oh, Constantine with a lovely Hunter OD and taking over this flag. Hit had to fall back here to continue this pull. But a lot of good shots from Diamonds and Brute. Diamonds can knock. Oh, that was very close. But Dostoevsky with a very important shot. And Diamond there with a return. Only 30 seconds on the clock, but Amor got really close there. Yeah. What can we say about the 25 seconds left? We can see a lot of players from Homicide on the middle of the map trying to just prevent Amor from capturing a flag. And we once again will see only one capture in the match. But this time it's Homicide making the capture instead of Amor. And the score overall will be 1-1. And we will move over to Iran. So still 2 rounds to go, or maybe even more, and everything to play for here in the third round of the ranking stage for these teams. Let's move over to Iran, and it's definitely an interesting match. That's to say, that's for sure. And Iran once again totally even map as well. So 2 close rounds will be on your screen in about 2 or 3 minutes. Definitely stay tuned for that one. Only a few minutes away, guys, from starting the third round here in Homicide versus Amor. And a quick summary for all the people that are joining in here. Missed the first half of this match. No worries. The score is still 1-1. So you missed 2 very nice rounds to watch. But you definitely did not miss the important rounds of this match. Because the important rounds will be happening right now here on Iran for round 3 and round 4. In round 1 we have seen Amor getting the win with only 1 capture being made in the first 3 minutes of the match. And in round 2 it was exactly the same. But for the opposing team, for Homicide, making 1 capture in the first 2 minutes of the match. And we will now move over to the third round. Small delay, guys, before the third round will start, but it's really on the verge of starting. And I can't wait, to be honest. I'm quite curious about how this match will finish. These teams are very close to each other. And they are fighting for the second win in this tournament. In the third round, they both lost a round and they both have won a round. And yeah, in terms of the tournament, it's not really an important match. But for these teams, it can really give them a boost in the right direction if they can win this round, especially after a long fight. And the long fight is what we are seeing here in this map and in this match. Very close games, very few captures in the last two rounds, and an awful lot of defending for both of the teams. And there we go. OD box. Is there an OD box that has been dropped? I don't think so. Okay, there it is. So this is the first OD box. Let's see who has their best spawn to get it. And that will be Works in favor of AMORE. Still 9 minutes to go in this match. That's of course pretty normal because the match only just started. But yeah, not a lot happened so far. Hit can now take the flag, but he's like actually 1 HP, so that did not have any any potential, to be honest. Players once again playing very defending and very passive, I have to say, to be honest. You can, yeah, maybe, or there are two options. Maybe these teams just can't attack, but that is not the case, I think. But they are just very scared of losing the round, and I think that's the option here right now. Attacking can make your own base a bit more vulnerable, and they are yes, so close to each other, these teams, that making one bad play can cost you the match and maybe even cost you the round and maybe even the match. So these teams really taking it slowly here, but we can see Bound and Diamond going to the red base, going to base of AMORE and going to take that flag. It's Diamond versus Works here. Good spawn for Mexico and a good positional play by Dead here, trapping Bound, and that will be an easy return. On the other side we can see Constantine pushing. Constantine has that Hunter OD, but no need to use it. Bruss with a nice shot here. Bruss that has to hit a second nice shot if you want to get a return here. And Mexico with a, yeah, with an Ares OD, but I don't know what kind of Ares OD. I will definitely not have used there. I understand the vision, but there was definitely a wall there between his vision and a good choice. And even if that wall wasn't there, there would have been a hunter player called Bombastic with a very good hunter OD. So, nah, I don't know. I don't know about that overdrive, to be honest. Talking about ODs, another box dropping right now, and that will be for Dead, taking that one in favor of AMORE. Hit here with an OD that's only damaging himself, but of course a logical OD to use there, trying to hit, nice joke, but pun unintended, but hit the player that was trying to return that flag. We can see Brush using there as well, and both opportunities here for AMORE not leading to any capture. We can see Bound here using very early, knocking down one already, now knocking down Works. We can see Diamond using in the mid, but not staying alive because of some good focus by Constantine here. And Bound's OD already has run out, so that was definitely too early there. But still no wasted opportunity here because Dostovsky can use an Ares OD. But Bound flipped himself. Constantine after that one, very, very nice OD by Constantine. Match already passes halfway point and no capture being made yet. Not even a capture, but also no good attack as well. And with these teams being so close to each other and both playing very patiently and very, yeah, not aggressive, it really looks like there's definitely potential in making some draws. Hopefully not too many in a row, otherwise we will be here all night. But if this round end in a draw, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Nice shot by Bruss here, making sure that that flag will be returned. Okay, Bombastic with a Hunter OD there, doing some damage to both of the players that are attacking from AMORE. Yeah, what can I say? It's just very defending playing style by HOMICIDE right now. HOMICIDE definitely feels some pressure by AMORE, but AMORE not being able to create attacks that are really being a threat to HOMICIDE. On the other side, we see HOMICIDE pulling right now. Bombastic on a nice route. He saw that over repair kit laying there, and he chooses to change his route to take that repair and get a capture in. What a surprise! We saw non-stop pressure by AMORE, just not enough. But HOMICIDE surprising us here with a capture. And surprising AMORE as well, probably. Three minutes to go. 3 minutes for AMORE to make it a tie. 3 minutes for HOMICIDE to defend the lead they currently have. But in both scenarios we will play a 4th round here today on this map. So in both scenarios there will be second chances for the team. But definitely one team will have it a bit easier than the other. Nice positional play there from Mexico. Nice OD. I want to say nice OD, but that was definitely not a nice OD for hit. Yeah, that's painful to see. That was really an opportunity, but he did not really manage to create a threat there. Knocked down himself with that overdrive. OD was laying there and nobody really noticed it until Works. And Works will be catching that one as well. That will be the last OD of this match. That will drop with only 1.5 minute to go. We can see some overdrive being available for AMORE. One overdrive less being available for HOMICIDE because the burst just used there on a very questionable opponent. I don't know why he would use that, to be honest. Only 1 minute to go, but definitely still time to make an attack. We can see 4 of the 5 players, or even 5, because Bound is also on defense. Yeah, 5 out of 5 on defense right now. HOMICIDE really trying to get this round to end and get it over, get this round to be over with. That now using a Viking OD, that can be crucial for AMORE here, if that can pull this flag. But they are really fighting against each other there, Works and that. Some driver errors. Bombastic with some good focus, but getting knocked out. But there's no way of actually preventing this return right now. And that's HOMICIDE making the return, and with 25 seconds on the clock, it's also HOMICIDE that is winning the second round. Or the third round, I should say. So the score overall right now is 2-1. And AMORE needs to win the following round to get into tiebreakers. A tie is not enough. Right now we can see HOMICIDE definitely turning this game around after a first round loss. And this is the third round in a row where only one capture has been made. We have not seen any more than one capture this whole game. And that sounds like a very boring game, but it's definitely not a boring game. These teams are just, they're really playing very defensive. Oh, D-box dropping right now. Let's see who's in a good position to use it. A very important one. It's too late to call a technical pass. It's after the 11-minute mark. So it's Bound that is catching this OD in favor of HOMICIDE. That's not looking good for AMORE, I have to say. But it's only the first OD, so yeah. I don't know. I see though, am I seeing that correct? 2 ricochets on the map? Oh no, I'm seeing that wrong. Sorry, I thought Bombastic. Nah, sorry, I was definitely not looking with my eyes there. No changes in format. Both teams playing exactly the same lineup as last round. Only the sides are being switched here, and that's not really a thing on this map. I think there are some small differences, but they are way too small to make a large impact. Remember guys, Homicide only needs a tie this round. No flag captures needed for them. AMORE needs to capture flag, AMORE needs to capture maybe even more flags, because they need to win this round. That's all they need, and if they do so, then we will get into tiebreakers. OD box dropping as well, Bound now using an OD, going for a use and take even maybe. But there are some grenades in the way, so you have to play patiently. That's exactly what he does. Nice play by him there. We can see AMORE making the first capture here, and maybe even making the second one. Mexico very low on health though. Bombastic here forcing a return. Very nicely done by them, and can they get a capture as well? We can see Bombastic pulling right now. Dostovsky can take over, Bound can take over if needed. Some grenades are flying in, but no grenades are really having an impact here on the flag carrier. Bounce now taking over, repair it on his route, and that's definitely going to be a capture for him. And we are back to a tie. This is the first round all game that we have seen more than one capture. OD box dropping once again. And it will be Bound catching that with a bit of luck on his spawn there. But that's definitely going to help Homicide here getting this draw or win in and winning the game. But it's too early to call. AMORE can do a lot here. I saw an OT there from hit, but it did not really. It hit the ground. That's what I thought. Bound using his Viking OD for defense there as well, making 2 kills. Six minutes to go here still. We can see Works using an OD. Ooh, that's... Oh yeah, was really close to impact, but did not hit him. These are mistakes. Like 2 ODs being wasted there on the exact same position as well. And these are mistakes AMORE cannot make if they are in a must-win situation. OD was dropping right now. Constantine will probably take that one. Maybe even opportunity. He maybe had even opportunity to save it from Mexico. I don't know how far away his overdrive recharge is already. Maybe it's smart to let Constantine take here. I don't know. We will never find out, but they will definitely have their opinion about it. The game now on exactly the halfway point. 5 minutes to go in this match. Constantine using here, trying to create an opportunity to take the flag. He's on his own though. He's choosing to go the long route and get supported by his teammates, but a very nice spawn here for Bombastic. And now Diamond. Oh, I thought Diamond would have returned there, but it will be bound. Or, no, it will be Bruss returning this flag. It is returned, at least. So, Homicide once again on a safe position. 4 minutes to go. Dostovsky with an Ares OD available at the moment, that he will probably not use here. I think Homicide will play it very defensively, uses ODs mostly for defense, and just prevent AMORE from making any captures. OD box dropping as well right now, bound in a position to use it, to take it, but he doesn't notice it, so it will be hit or dead. It will be hit. Taking it OD, immediately using it for dead and works. That's a lovely attempt, to be honest. Once again hits the ground, but that's way after verticals on support, but Bombastic with a lucky spawn, to be honest. Bombastic from the side of Homicide used his OD on his spawn and knocked down the flag carrier, and that's how this flag is also being returned here. But AMORE is giving a lot of pressure at the moment. They are in a must-win situation, and they know that as well, of course. So they can use a bit more of their energy on attacking and not focus that much on defense now. And you can see that happening as well. A lot of pressure by them at the moment. Can see Mexico pulling. This is going to be very difficult to return, but some driving problems. Dostovsky with a lovely Ares OD, knocking down 2, nearly knocking down 3. And they are not going even for the return here. They are going for the counter attack. That's really brave by them. Burst pulling right now. Now Diamond returning finally. So no counter attack happening. You see that using here in mid. That's a very questionable use. He was already low on health. And way too much in the open to get health back and play it slowly. Okay, Bound here using a Viking OD, throwing a use and take. Diamond pulling as well, but that will be easily returned. Bound using her on the attacking side. That's very interesting, to be honest. I definitely thought that Bound would save this OD for defense, with only 2 minutes to go, and a tie being enough to win the whole game. But he chose to use it on the attacking side of the match. Make some kills, but besides that, not really done anything for Homicide. Down to the last 1.5 minutes here. Bombastic once again, he did not really attack a lot this match, but he is doing it right now. Doing a lot of damage to AMORE players, and not only doing damage, but also spending their crucial time with only 1 minute on the clock. There is really not a lot of time to lose for AMORE here. OD box in the middle, and that will be cashed by Constantine. He cannot really do anything with that box. Oh, he can't even take it. That's pretty much the summary of his box experience. He can prevent Homicide from taking it though. That now trying to pull, but very low on health and Bound with a nice mine there, or grenade I should say. Yeah, with 18 seconds on the clock. It's safe to say that 1 against 1 will be the ending score of the match. Homicide versus AMORE. And with AMORE winning the first round, they go down in the end as against Homicide, and Homicide winning the second and third round, tying the fourth round, and that's enough for them to win this match and to get into a 2-against-1 score in the Summer Major Rankings 1. So both teams will continue this tournament, and we will definitely see more of them later in this tournament. And they have to say a very interesting game. Congratulations to Homicide for winning this one. It was a pleasure to see both the teams play and to get such a close match. And more, hopefully we will see more of you guys in the future. And hopefully next match will have some better luck. That's all for this match today, to be honest. Tomorrow we will be back with Aurora Academy versus Waifu. And that's definitely an interesting match in terms of players playing in those teams. That's on 17 UTC. And on 18 UTC we will be playing or streaming the match Peacemakers versus Rebels. That's for tomorrow. Hopefully we will see you there. I want to thank you for tuning into the stream. I want to thank Vegas for broadcasting this game. Lovely job by him. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Good night.